What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. So today we've got a Arenacross track, which I can't remember the last time I've done an AX track, but it's quite a big one, which I'm quite excited for as well. Usually with AX tracks, they're super short, like 20-ish second lap times. This track seems to be a bit on a larger scale, so we get some nice Supercross practice in there as well. Now, this is released by Spuds 30, and I think the last track that Spuds released was his Compound. I want to say like half a year ago or so. I've done a video on that on the 500 KTM, which was a really good track. So looking forward to this one, and yeah, let's get into it. Okie dokie, so here we go. Glacial Gears Arenacross. Let's see what we've got going on here. I mean, first of all, environment's very nice. This house looks old as fuck. Very odd place to have next to a massive warehouse like this. But let's see, how on earth do we get in here? Guessing it's through here, which it is. Lovely. Good job on the environment. It's quite nice, fairly pretty. Lots and lots of models going on, and yeah, even more on the inside. Lots of attention to detail, which is quite nice to see. Guessing these are all the State Line bikes that we've got lined up over here. Spuds 30 is part of the State Line team on MX bikes, and sign up $30 per ride. Well, $30. That's actually a really good rate. You don't get that stuff down here in the UK very often. Usually it's like 50 or so pounds, which is, I don't know, like 60-ish dollars for a couple of sessions, not even like a full day's riding. So, a little background on this track, as I'm not doing a very good first impressions of it, is apparently this was a 2-week build, and it's given thanks to a bunch of different people. But the biggest thing that I noticed on here, which is why I'm on a 450 for an Arenacross track, is apparently there's meant to be 2 or 3 different rhythms per section. Now, usually if I see Arenacross, I wouldn't dare touch a 450. I think 450s usually are way too much power. But apparently there are some big boy lines, which I will be on the lookout for and seeing if I can hit. So let's get back in first person. Let's do some ripping, work out what lines are what, and see how it goes. Now, it does say that this is a track for kind of all skill levels, so your beginner through to your quote-unquote pros, and because of that, the bales don't have any collisions, which I'm very grateful for. Just makes my life a lot easier showing off a track when I get all whiskey, rather than crashing into a bale and going end over end. I've been practicing a bit of Supercross the last few days, and I forget, so the 2021 tracks, the aerial 2021 tracks, they have pretty harsh collisions on the bales, and I always forget, because I'm so used to the 2022 ones. Oh my, okay, that's a line, you can definitely step onto that. And I hit them every now and then, they just send me straight over the bars. Not a fun time whatsoever. So you can see here, I'm just completely riding through them, which I am a fan of. Not much in terms of realism, but just in terms of enjoying the game, a little bit of fun factor. I wonder if that would be... you guys know what I'm eyeing up. I wonder if you can send that all the way to that next jump. That'd be a huge one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk crashing. I'm going to absolutely send it out of each one of these corners and see how many jumps we can really downside. I mean, I've got a nice quad there, straight off the bat. I actually over-jumped it, which is why my front end tucked. So let's see. The whoop section is quite nice and easy. That's fairly straightforward, and this next jump there is the finish line. I don't want to be absolutely launching that. It's nice and easy up and over that one. Nice little scrub jump. Inside rut, very good. That hooks you really well. Right, can't do anything fancy through here. Let's just step on. And what we got? We've got a table. I reckon you can step over that table and then maybe go on off of the next one. What we got here? Oh, send it! Oh, there you go. Nice and clean. That's fairly easy. I wonder if that is the 250 line as well, or just the 450 one. Very interested. Bring it up and over that. Yep, triple. Right, I'm going to send this. I said last lap, I reckon you can do it. Rob. Oh, go on, get over it. Oh, slap the front end down. That was nice. That was cleaner than I expected. Right, didn't get a good run out of the corner. I'm just going to slow down, hit the triple, go into there. Oh, yeah, I reckon you can quad through that entire section. And I want to get that step onto the triple before it cleanly as well. What's the outside like up here? Oh, nowhere near as good as the inside. That inside would definitely be OP in a racing situation. Right, on the back wheel. It's kind of weird hopping back on a 450 now, because I've been practicing the 250 a fair amount, preparing for Nations. I forget just how much power these things have. I was playing yesterday with Rum on some 2021 Supercross, and I was backflipping out a majority of the corners. It's so weird getting used to the different power. I mean, like 250s, I feel like the skill level to ride one is so much lower. You can, for the most part, just grab a throttle, or grab the throttle and just hold on for dear life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that did not go to plan. Okay. I think I know what I've done wrong. I was still partially turning on the takeoff. I need to turn down fully before that. Right, let's try and get this quad. I've OJ'd it again. Go on, bring it back round, bring it back round, bring it back round. Save it, save it, save it. Yes, clean. So, Mr. Spuds is indeed correct. There are multiple lines throughout all this, which I'm a big fan of. I imagine that, well, I've said multiple times on Supercross tracks, especially custom Supercross tracks, that making rhythms with multiple, like, equal lines as well must be really, really difficult. Get that. Oh, you can definitely, I can definitely step on from there. Okay, I need to remember that for next lap, and then we can step onto this bad boy. Nice, on, off. A little bit hard getting off the on-off tables. I haven't got much of a lip to get over. Over that. Right, here we go. Let's try and do this one a bit better this time. Just turn down. There we go. Just facing it more straight on. Oh no, 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 no. I'm going to blame the rut that's made up of my two tries before it. I will not take any responsibility or skill issue ownership. My God, I'm absolutely wadding my brains all over the place. All right, let's get through these whoops. So it looks like this half of the track I'm on here, corner before, and then the two corners after the finish line. Very, very tame. It's when you get over to that far kind of left-hand section of the track that it starts getting a little bit weird and wonderful. Right, let's try and do this line in this section. So I want to go step over, and then step on. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going to turn around. I don't want to wait an entire another lap. Let's, You saw nothing. And I don't know how common they are, if it's just my Instagram feed, but I quite often see videos appearing on my Instagram of kind of tracks like this, like Arenacross tracks built into a warehouse type situation. And I don't know where they are. I'm guessing most of them are in the UK or maybe like Canada-ish type area. UK, America or Canada-ish type area. I was about to say I wish we had a lot of stuff like that in the UK. I think I know of one, but I only know of one. But I don't know how many more of them there are, which, I mean, it works perfect from two ways. One, because we don't really have much in the way of Supercross / Arenacross here in the UK. Then also, it's just, you know, how hit and miss. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. How hit and miss the UK weather is, and when you're under a roof, the weather doesn't really matter, does it? Get a little tyre tap coming off. Rob, wait. One thing that I absolutely adore about the 450s is just your ability to tyre tap basically anything. Works well in sand, works well in soupy. Absolutely love them. Around that. So, my last live stream, second to last live stream, actually. Forgot I'm going to do one today when I'm recording this. It was around 12 of aerial, and I hopped on a 250. Now, EU didn't go amazing. I think I finished 3 and 5. And I don't know where I finished overall. Probably third-ish, I want to say. Didn't go as I planned. I mean, wasn't bad by any means. Oh, sugar! I did not mean to jump that far. But then I also decided to stay up late and do the NA side of things, and I actually managed to get the overall there. I managed to go 1-2 for first overall, and I was really, really feeling good. Like, felt a good flow going on. Wasn't too upset by my pace, and it filled me with a good bit of confidence ahead of the whole nation's qualifying. And all the information on that dropped today at the point of recording this, yesterday at the point of you watching this. And just to give you a little bit of information, if you're not too sure on it, so qualifying will be on the 1st of October, which is a Saturday for me. I think it's a Saturday for everyone except for you, you Aussies. I think it'll be the Sunday morning for you guys. It's at 10 PM for me, which is a little bit late, or later than I would usually like to be streaming, but I will still try my best to do so for you. And qualifying will consist of a 30-minute qualifying session where your best lap counts, followed by a 5-minute timed race, and the race and the quality lap time will be added together, and that will give you your time overall. So it gives them people that aren't like proper hardcore hot lap heroes a chance to possibly get him. So if you're better when it comes to a race sense and you've got more pace and consistent pace in races, more so than your hot lap times, then you've got a chance to get in and race for your country, which I'm a fan of. I like that format. I think the only reason I like that format is because I got done dirty last year and missed out by literally half a second, and that was it, which was very, very frustrating for me. So hopefully we can do a bit better this year. I know that I'm not the most... Well, I'm not the fastest in terms of hot laps, especially on the 250s. I think for round 12 area I was something ridiculous, like 3 seconds off pace, which is crazy. But if I can make those 3 seconds up in a race scenario instead, more than happy to try and do that. I did feel really, really comfortable, and I'm liking the gas. Obviously, I'm on the 450 version today, but the 250 gas, I know it's the same as the Husky. Been really enjoying it. I feel like I've almost done the Husky to death at this point. You know, it's been my main bike for the last year or so. So it's nice to mix things up, even if it's just aesthetically rather than performance-wise. I can transfer all of my same setups over, and I've done that for the outdoors setup so far. I've not done the same for Supercross. I need to at some point. But then also, massive shout out to the OEM guys releasing a new update recently that gives you these lovely little handguards on the gas. If you are looking to get handguards on this, you can get it on. So they've released handguards on the gas, the Honda, and I think there was one more, but I didn't pay attention off the top of my head. These are the only ones that I've downloaded. Just go to the MXB mods website. It's in the additional downloads and templates section, as I treat this like a massive whip section, and I think they look very, very nice. That was almost the best accidental scrub of my entire career. Jesus Christ! All right, spin around. I know there's kind of a split lane in that section back there. I haven't taken the inside line yet. Maybe I'll take that on the next lap. We'll do that instead. This quad here, this quad is so satisfying. It's so smooth as well. And I always say, when it comes to Supercrossy / Arena Crossy type tracks, I'm a big fan of the rhythms where they send you really high in the air, just boot you to the moon. I don't know what it is. It gives you just like a floaty feeling when you're in the air. And I was discussing this with Rum actually. So if we just have some spare time and we fancy playing bikes, we'll usually hop on a Supercross track rather than a Nationals track. And I think the reason being is if you are flowing well around a Supercross track and you're hitting all the rhythms right, you're kind of going triple, then it's actually it's really satisfying because you haven't really got to be pushing too hard. It all just comes down to finesse. And I can sit here for probably like an hour plus playing Supercross without even realising. Yeah, when it comes to Nationals, and I know that I keep crashing all over the place, completely different story. Like, I have to try outdoors, where in Supercross, I just feel like I can shut my brain off and just play. Which, I never understand how people are better outdoors than they are indoors. I feel like indoors is such a... In terms of in-game, we're not speaking outdoor, in real life at all. I feel like indoors in MX bikes is such a easier discipline. You just come out of corners, roll the throttle on. I mean, I'm going to try and do a lap now where I don't do anything special. I'm just going to roll. So just roll that, scrub the finish line nice and easily, smooth out of the rut. Try and apex this corner very well. Just double that. Round here, step on, step off, completely mess it up and embarrass myself. Managed to get into a lucky rhythm and save it. I've not even got to come fast out this corner, just got to roll on the throttle, little seat bounce, on, off. Or I'm torn between stepping on and stepping over then. Try this inside again, I messed it up last time. Oh, that outside is definitely quicker, especially if you can step onto that bad boy right there. Have I crashed on every other lap I've done? Because I'm a second up at the moment. Oh, there we go, there goes that second. Oh my god. I want to get a bit of a heater down. Because, yeah, I'm not sure if I've done a lap without messing up a rhythm section during the entire lap. Let's go for it this lap. We're running pretty low on fuel, so can't spend too many attempts at it, but let's give her a go. I mean, I'm a second up in one corner. Love that for me. Oh, I've got to step on here. I can't step over. I messed up the corner. But we can go step on, step off. Rail this one. The road looks pretty good on this track as well. I'm starting to get a bit of a groove built up in these corners. I'm going to hit this with a bit more speed this time so I can get up and over. There we go. And then triple. Slow down, scrub this a little bit. Around the outside. 2 trailer park girls. Step onto this. Oh, how have I survived that? I thought the front end was gone. Right, if we can get this quad, this is a huge lap. There we go. Quad. Save it. Oh, it's a bit of a sketchy entry into the whoop-de-doos. And final corner. Look across at the imaginary fans aren't even there. That's not a terrible lap, 52.2. I reckon that some of the crackheads of the community will probably get under 50 seconds, probably 49s or so. I will not be sitting here running laps until I get that. Yeah, you can get lines like that where you go over. I reckon you can step on that table and then off, which would be the fast line. And a really good track. Lots of variable lines, as he said, which is really good. And I think the lines I'm hitting in this video are more kind of, I hate saying the word pro, it sounds so cringy, more pro level lines in this game. There are definitely ways that you can just double and triple your way around the track if you're more of an intermediate rider. And I mean, if you're a beginner, what better quote unquote supercross / arenacross track to practice on than this? Oh, I almost got all the way up and over that after going in the corner very slowly. I don't think you need a 450 for this track by any means. It certainly helps for the bigger sections. I could even see you having a good time on something as small as a 125. So don't let my bike choice influence you by any means. But thank you very much, Spuds. I say it's been a while since we've seen something from you, about 6 months or so. But I appreciate you coming back and giving us something fun to practice in the old off season before Soupy starts. And I expect to see a lot more Supercross tracks over the coming months before we get into Soupy season. I feel like that's just how things go. When it's national seasons, people build national tracks. When it's Supercross season, they get on the Soupy tracks. And I know that I want to practice quite a bit because I've definitely been, I mean, not the last 2 weeks. I feel like I've upped my hours quite significantly the last 2 weeks, but prior to that, I think I was slacking a little bit on the whole just MX Bikes time in general. That was the cleanest I've hit it in this video. But I think that'll do it from me. If you've enjoyed this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. Go give the track a go. Really fun track. And yeah, thank you again, Spuds. Really enjoying this one. Something a little bit unique as well. I don't think we've got Arenacross tracks that are quite as big as this. I'm not sure if this is even like a custom warehouse model. I've not seen it in game before. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain. Even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.